Greetings and salutations, I'm Kev. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Sid Meier's Colonization. And if you think it's time to start declaring the independence war, by all means let me know. If we're gonna hit the data cap, we're gonna have some issues filling in the population here. And I don't want to bore you to tears either. But I do like to try for this. But again, if I was truly serious about this game, I really should have fought the AIs much sooner. Made sure they never could form independence. And preferably never ever get a permanent colony. That would have meant an extremely early war though, because they're quick to get that kind of stuff. Okay, go with a soldier. And we don't need more fishermen here. Off you go and train the last two in the arts of farming. That also brings up another thing. If we can stuff the colonies, how can we, if we're gonna build up the colonies to have the max number of people, which I believe is 31, how can you even employ them all? I mean, you'll always have employment for 8 people there, that's a given. The church and of course the town hall could easily stuff people there. But beyond that, you kind of need raw materials for all the rest for them to be effective. So that's 8 and 6, that's 14. Can you even do this? That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Right? 18 and of course the armory, right? 21. 21 plus, yeah, and that would be above the cap anyway. But all these colonists couldn't actually do useful things because that would depend on the raw materials, and you'd constantly get messages that you didn't have raw materials for them to process. They'd just be sitting in a building and wasting space. Hey, Bahia got a college. Good, that means you can actually build and train something more useful. Not a cathedral, not yet, but I don't want to get the fur trading post. And you're definitely going to train a new guy to help you with that. So this is going to be a new challenge then. We're going to need to stuff the towns to the brim. And they probably are going to have to declare war. Get the cathedral first. Free pop, which I can't really train because these skills aren't as useful. You're full up on muskets, you know what? Just I sense dragoon duty in your future. King, of course, is continuously alarmed, which is not surprising. There aren't many colonies left for him to just empty of goods here. Oh, look at that! You actually got a break for the sea. Come on, out with you! Flee, I tell you, flee! And you just wait. And you are gonna get tools. There are probably tools in Fort Nassau. Be very surprised if that's not the case. Right, you were trained. Well, Suriname doesn't have any defense whatsoever. So to avoid any nasty surprises, you go there. Yeah, Bonaire, you cleared that square. Not gonna clear that, but everything in the north. Or are you? Now I'm starting to get second doubts again. Because Bonaire can become a major food hub, but then I can never actually turn it back into a resource hub. Oh well. We'll clear the forests, I think, anyway. And take it from there. I think everywhere has a farmer at this point. Darnell hope so. He tried very hard to make sure that was the case. So just sail out here, we'll find a place for you. And right, you were waiting for the university to have vacancies. And you're heading east. Or west, rather. West, east, it's almost the same thing. Go far enough and you'll be at the same spot anyway. Recife is actually quite empty of tools now. Oddly enough, so is Fort Nassau. It's as if we've taken all the tools and used them for something. But you do have guns, and those need to be exported somewhere. You're just heading back to Europe. Fortify right there, actually. Right, I just took tools out, didn't I? Tried to, anyway. You don't have a phone. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have a warehouse, but you have room for 100 tools. So that's fine. If I'm lucky, that unit count is actually just civilian units, but I very much doubt that's the case. And if I declare war on the AIs, I don't know if they'll send troops north. I mean, they haven't all game, which is kind of surprising. Let's go with the schoolhouse. Bound to be new people here eventually. And next the printing press. Always someone that needs to be taught the noble art of farming. Except here. Yeah, you're running out of space for them. You're training the last one. Yeah, I need you to go somewhere else. Okay, the stables is done here. I think the church first. We train into a farmer, very good. Okay, you lack tools for the fortress. You are not gonna get the next... you're not gonna get all the tools. Fine, we're gonna buy the little bit remaining then. It's fine. So I finished their magazine. And artillery is kind of overkill. You know what, go for the university instead. So we can train preachers, maybe. That leaves this guy. What am I going to do with you? I might as well train you here. You have the capacity for it, so might as well. Proper fur factory, lovely. Get the cathedral. The other towns are going to train preachers. So... might not need to train here first. You... just stockpile goods and set them... sail them back to the custom house. And you load up on muskets. We're gonna need to start distributing these among all the outlying colonies. We're gonna bring that horseman back, give him some guns. Train him to shoot stuffs. And this pioneer we're gonna keep, or scout we're gonna keep right here, I think. Right, you're waiting for tools. Esequibo, do you have tools to spare? No, you do not. Blissingen, we've transported a lot of tools here. Korakam was an excess of tools. Yeah, go to Blissingen, it's nearby. Can always restock the town with more tools later. And drop all the cargoes, please. Oh, yeah, this could be interesting. Let's try. Uh-oh. No, he was demoted. Okay, now we're gonna start setting up a defensive group. Because we'll have their goods everywhere. Yeah. So I'm thinking we're gonna have one team around Blissingen and one team around Fort Orange. Because they'll be quick enough to reach everywhere, I think. So, okay. Go to Blissingen. So I'm gonna need like 8 or 10 troops at the very least. On each of those locations. We'll take it from there. Ah, new guy. Okay, what am I gonna train you into? And where? I'm actually out of guns here. But not up there. And we definitely need to make another cotton planter. You go north of Fort Orange. Not a cotton planter, a weaver. That's the thing. Yeah, we're producing so much cotton up here. Need to make that a slightly more efficient. You're just here to fill in one colony or another. Why not start with Paraiba? There you go. More food. Food, glorious food. And you just go up the river. Eventually you'll find someone to kill. Now, if I thought the AI would actually send units all the way up here, I'd much rather have them do, much rather fight the AI. But I don't think the AI will actually do that. Could be wrong. But the AI seems content to be down there, so... I probably want to finish the coastal towns first now. In case I suddenly want to declare independence. Now, where I was gonna train you? Bonaire is kind of busy. Yeah, go to Recife, there's capacity there. Sort of. And more farmers. Gonna need to start trading more fur traders and fur trappers and stuff as well. At least if I'm gonna knock against the population cap all the time. And that poor guy who lost his horsey. Sad, sad story. Wait a second. They're at war. Yeah, the two of them are at war. Is that why the troops suddenly went all AWOL? That might be the case. You know what? Let's not buy units anymore. And he's gonna sit here. As far as I know, on the crosses, you'll keep getting citizens as long as you have more colonies than there are people on the dock. I think that's how it goes. Let's experiment on that as well. I want to find out. Must find all the secrets and then forget them. You can bet that I won't remember any of this next time we play. So... an extra colonist, but he can't be used to anything. We don't have the schoolhouse yet, but we'll have it very soon. So... just stick around. We pop in Wilhelmstadt, that's fine. We can't trade him into a fisherman, but we can always make a farmer out of him. Where else? Into stables. We're definitely gaining a lot of pop now. You know what? Get the custom house just so we can clear this stuff out. So we can sell things. Or it'll drive me nuts. You got a population, yeah, that's fine. He's gonna become a farmer. Like his father and his father before him. Festung Paramaribo is done. Good. And what to do first? Let's go with the warehouse expansion. Quite a few things we could build here. Let's start with that. You did not have a warehouse. Right, you don't. Ah. Okay, so I can't dump more of that here. Okay, load up on timber. You, on the other hand, it's gonna take a while for Pernambuco to get everything sorted out. You now have access to lumber, which we can dump somewheres. Go to Essequibo for now. And we're still generating crosses. Yeah, plenty of crosses still generated. Sail home, please. And you would just go in back to deliver all this junk somewhere. Isn't there another settlement with access tools? Oh yeah, up here, definitely. Bit out of the way, but okay, go up New Holland. Now at least all our settlements are defended. That's good. All your squares are improved, including the center square. Lovely. Curacao, same thing, right? Yeah. Essequibo for you then. And you're gonna run away. Can't win all battles, but we can win quite a few of them. Utrecht actually doesn't have any fishermen. That has to be rectified. You're right, you were kicked out. Suppose... yeah, go up to Tapans, that's fine. Try to just go the shortest distance in case we hit that awful... yeah. Unit cap again. And same with you. You loaded up with tools. Pernambuco is all done. Same here, right? I have to double check because I don't remember if I remembered all the center squares and all that kind of funny things. I'll finish up Essequibo, I think. Yeah. All of you. Attack Essequibo from all directions. More converts. Even more converts. Well, that was 2 points more. Oh, I forgot to check actually. They are at war, right? That's what the number said. When you saw their artillery attack, so... just need to verify that on the screen here. Get the distiller? Sure. And that's the last percentage. There we go. Tax rate is now maxed. And we're gonna wait. I assume that we just want to verify that we'll be able to generate more and more colonists. Schoolhouse is done. The next is definitely the printing press then. I'm gonna go with the build order. Aruba is a bit special. Because I really want a fort there. I might actually have to buy it just to make it happen sooner. We'll see. Eventually we'll deal with it. Plenty of farmers still to trade here, so... and you became a fisherman, lovely. I just need to shuffle you around here. There we go. We could actually use tobacco planting down here as well. We'll get there. Sugar planter distiller team, lovely. They even trained the right squares. We are gonna need more fur trappers. That's only 2 preachers. Ah, right, I didn't have more than that. And you were gonna become a cotton planter. At least that was the plan. Let's see, dump the guns. Oh, you don't have enough lumber. That's okay, there must be some colony here that has excess lumber. Like, no, not even Suriname. I will find one on the way. Let's head over to Berby, what's it, like so. Get timber and stuff there. You head for New Holland. You were just gonna get home and get this guy a gun. Just dump him here. And you're gonna fortify in the port there, that's fine. Let's see, that's the square we're going to fortify on. You can't sit on the coast squares because the king might just land on top of you if you do that. So, that's not same order for you by the way, go to Blissingen. It's not fun to lose half your force because you decide to park on the coast. I think I've had that happen once. Right, what about these folks? You know what? Produce furs. Why not? And yeah, I know we can't actually get. Yeah, I know we have the full storage and all that fun stuff. Eventually, he'll be productive. Eventually. As for you, yeah, you can stay here and produce food, that's fine. It's gonna be difficult with the Indian converts eventually. Since I can't upgrade them anymore. I forgot again. I forgot to verify that they're at war. For all I know, they made peace by now. And that's fine. You're just gonna wait. Another colonist. Okay, there, make another Farmer. Yeah, 53 food. That basically means we're gonna get 1 new colonist every 4 turns. Not bad. So the size of our country is definitely gonna go quite high. Provided, of course, we can field all these people. We might actually turn all the towns into farming towns and then just stuff the people in the various buildings. And that's gonna be a nightmare actually if we do that, because we're gonna get warning messages every single turn that we're lacking raw materials on all production cycles in all the colonies. Yikes. Yeah, we would, wouldn't we? Unless I can remove that notification somewhere. But still, that's theoretical. For now at least. Do I want to start on the cathedral? Yeah, let's do that. Let's be ahead of time. You're being trained. We are gonna need you more here later. We're gonna need more. No change. I could have unloaded, by the way, but that's okay. There we go. Fur trader up here, lovely. And is he gonna stay here? Maybe not. Maybe I should spread the skills a little bit. I can always use another one here actually, but because we're gonna make 40 furs here all the time, so we need 3 in order to process everything. But nah, we'll deal with it eventually. Here we're just gonna toss out that, and we're gonna load up on tools, because there are bound to be some places that need tools. And immediately I'm gonna check this. No, they're at peace now. But they weren't at peace a moment ago. Did some colony exchange hands? Cayenne starts out as French, doesn't it? I think so. None of these changed hands. Okay, I guess they just declared war and basically helped clear out the number of units. Certainly what it feels like. Shouldn't be complaining about that, by the way. That's fine. Maybe the game is hardwired to clear space by destroying units. AI units. That was lucky. We had so much extra defensive bonus there. I forgot, of course, to put these guys to work last turn. Bring me food, glorious food. Find someone to kill. That was the excess farmer from... Yeah, that's fine. Everyone there is actually working. St. Martin? Yeah, St. Martin needs warm bodies. Go there. Sugar planter, sugar distiller, let's see, Marshers is no, that's tobacco, right, so we need tobacco planters down here. Skibo, that's fine, I think. Skibo has a wetland square which will eventually become sugar territory. No, don't think you here. And Tapans will eventually be able to sell... go to Pernambuco. No, wrong button. H for hide. Not the button I wanted to press. Need to see the terrain. Pernambuco with Bothia. These were the newly trained preachers. For New Holland is gonna get a cathedral. So go there. Right, you were kicked out, weren't you? I was kicked out! You're gonna go to one of these small outposts. Go to Utrecht if you can find the way. It's gonna be quite the challenge for you to find it. At this point, I think I'm just gonna keep this ship right here. Not bother with more moving about. You are headed for Fort Nassau. You're going to pick up guns. You're going to clear your scout specialty. And make you a dragoon. There we go. Right, you're passing through here picking up lumber because you're going to go up to that little colony that doesn't have any. And you are now carrying tools to the needy. Which will be where exactly? Yeah, where indeed. I don't know. Somewhere out in the west, most likely. Alright, we're inching closer. I wonder. I do wonder how we're gonna make this work. So if the game version I'm playing is basically limiting me, I've definitely shot myself in the foot by not declaring independence earlier. Oh well. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try to increase the score. We'll see how far we get. For now though, time for a break. Thank you for watching.